What if everything you've been told about attraction is wrong? What if the most magnetic men aren't the loudest, richest, or most confident, but the calmest? Men who walk into a room and immediately shift the energy without saying a single word. The kind of presence that makes people instinctively respect them even before they speak. Today, you'll learn 3 rare Stoic traits that quietly make a man deeply attractive. These traits don't rely on looks, money, or charm. They come from a place of inner mastery. Most men never develop them, but once you do, people will feel your strength in your silence and your confidence in your calm. This video isn't about tricks, lines, or fake self-improvement. It's about character, the kind of inner strength that never needs to prove itself. The Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, understood human behavior better than most modern psychologists. They lived in chaos, faced death, betrayal, and loss, yet maintained absolute composure. Their principles built men who could lead armies, rule nations, and endure hardship without losing their clarity or peace. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to apply their ancient wisdom to modern life, to become the kind of man who commands quiet respect wherever he goes. Trait 1. Calm power. Most men react. Traffic gets bad, someone insults them, or a plan falls apart, and they lose control. You can see it in their body language. They frown, they snap, they complain. Their emotions control them. A Stoic man doesn't let that happen. He practices what the philosophers called cultivated indifference. It doesn't mean being cold or detached. It means having complete control over what deserves your attention and what doesn't. When something goes wrong, the average man reacts instantly. The Stoic man pauses. He asks himself one question: can I control this? If the answer is no, he lets it go. His calm is not weakness, it's power. Because he refuses to give energy to things that don't matter, he stays focused on what does. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the essence of cultivated indifference. You stop letting the world dictate your emotions. You become the calm in the storm, not the leaf in the wind. Picture this. You're on a date. The waiter gets the order wrong. The younger man complains, maybe gets irritated or sarcastic. The Stoic man smiles, corrects it calmly, and continues the conversation without missing a beat. That small moment says everything about his character. His composure makes the woman feel safe. His calm tells her that no matter what happens, he's in control. That emotional steadiness is rare, and that's why it's magnetic. In a world full of anxiety, the calm man becomes the anchor everyone wants to hold on to. You can practice this. The next time something frustrates you, pause. Ask, can I control this? If not, release it. Focus only on what you can influence: your response, your tone, your thoughts. Every time you do this, you train your mind to stay still when others shake. Over time, your calm becomes instinctive. People will notice, even if they can't explain why. Trait 2. Strategic silence. Silence is one of the most powerful forms of communication, but most men are afraid of it. They fill every pause with words, jokes, or stories to prove they belong. They try to impress, to fill the air with noise, hoping it will earn them validation. The Stoic man does the opposite. He understands that real confidence doesn't need to shout. It listens, it observes, it waits. Deliberate silence isn't about being shy or passive. It's about having control over your voice. The Stoic man speaks less, but when he does, his words carry weight. Seneca once said, "Speech is the mirror of the soul." If your words are scattered, your mind is scattered. If your words are calm and precise, your inner world is steady. People can sense that. They don't know why, but they listen more carefully when you speak because your silence has already commanded their respect. Imagine a business meeting. Everyone's talking over each other, trying to sound smart. You sit back and listen. You let the chaos unfold while you study what's being said. When you finally speak, you're brief, clear, and decisive. The room goes quiet. That's the difference between noise and authority. You earn respect not by dominating the conversation, but by controlling your impulse to speak before thinking. Silence builds tension. It draws others in. They project meaning onto it, assuming depth and confidence. You don't have to prove anything. Your restraint proves it for you. To develop this, practice pausing before you respond. Count 2 seconds in your head. It gives your words power and teaches patience. Listen actively instead of waiting to reply. Watch how people reveal themselves through their words. When you master silence, you'll notice that your relationships, conversations, and even your presence change. You stop seeking attention. You start commanding it naturally. Trait 3. Strength in scars. Every man carries scars, failures, heartbreaks, betrayals, disappointments. Most men hide them. They bury them under arrogance, humor, or denial. The Stoic man doesn't hide his scars. He accepts them. He sees them as proof that he has lived, fought, and endured. This is the Stoic concept of amor fati, which means love your fate. It's the belief that everything that has happened to you, even the painful parts, was necessary to make you who you are. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle that hurt you was also shaping you. Your failures were teaching you resilience. Your heartbreaks were teaching you empathy. Your losses were refining your values. When you start to see your past this way, it stops being baggage and becomes armor. Think about it. A man who hides his past is afraid of it. A man who owns it, learns from it, and speaks about it openly shows strength. He's not ashamed of his story. He's grateful for it. And that is incredibly attractive. People can sense when you've made peace with your past. They can feel when your confidence is built on hard lessons instead of ego. You radiate stability because nothing in your past can threaten you anymore. If you want to practice this, take one painful memory you still avoid. Write it down. Then ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? Keep writing until you find meaning in it. That meaning is your power. It turns pain into purpose and regret into wisdom. Every scar tells the story of a man who refused to break. So let's recap. True attraction isn't built on looks or status. It's built on presence. Cultivated indifference teaches you to stay calm in chaos. Strategic silence gives your words power. Embracing your scars turns your past into strength. Together, these 3 traits create a man who is grounded, composed, and unshakable. A man who doesn't need validation because his worth comes from within. You don't need to be older to be wiser. You don't need more money or status to have presence. You need awareness and discipline. You need to control your reactions, master your voice, and own your past. That's what makes a man truly magnetic. When people meet you, they won't know exactly what it is, but they'll feel something powerful, a calm energy that demands respect. If this video gave you value, subscribe to Stoic 24 for more insights on masculinity, attraction, and Stoic psychology. Comment below which of these 3 traits you'll start practicing first. Your feedback shapes the next video, so tell me what you want to learn next. Until then, stay calm, stay sharp, and stay stoic.